agree. So I think it goes NES slash Famicom, Mega Drive, Saturn, Sony PlayStation, and Nintendo 64. That's
No.
N64 was before PlayStation.
And N64 was also before Sega Saturn.
I'm not so sure.
I'm saying nothing.
Thinking.
I'm gonna sit here and lick my knives.
Do that, mate. You don't look weird at all. Do it.
Nintendo 64 came out in 1997 in Japan.
Oh, so actually...
When did the Saturn come out?
Saturn has got to be 95 or 96 at the earliest. PlayStation was 1996.
Yes,
everywhere.
no, you're right.
So I get the feeling that Saturn was first. I remember it was either the Saturn was announced when the PlayStation had just come out a week before, or it was that the PlayStation was announced just after the Saturn had come out a week before. And I can't remember which one it is.
I think you're right. I know it was pipped to the post by something, and I thought it was pipped to the post by the 64. But I think you're right, actually, that it would be PlayStation that pipped it to the post.
Nintendo 64 would be last here because they really hung on as long as possible before dropping the Nintendo 64 because of all the hassle with
I don't know with the 64.
graphics.
That's the one that's throwing me. I feel like the 64. Well, I don't know.
I thought the 64 was older.
I'm happy to go with what you guys think, and if I'm right, I will just gloat for the rest of the evening.
Saying NES. And what do we have then first? Then
Mega Drive.
And Saturn.
Then I believe it was Saturn. It would be either Saturn or it would be PlayStation. I'm not sure the order of those two. And N64 would be last. Just judging by... I recently watched the Scott There Was E3 1996, 97, 98 video like a day ago. So I'm trying to...
It's a good question. It's a good question though, Matt. Well done. So that's a
devilish, because there's a window there very small window where all the latter half of that list take place. Yeah.
So what are we going with? Are we going with my order or?
Yeah, we're going.
We'll go with your order.
Okay. So shall I submit that order?
Yes.
NES, Famicom, Mega Drive, Saturn, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo 64.
Are you guys ready? Because
Are you ready for breakfast?
I am gonna have to end up giving you a point because that is exactly right.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you, Scott. There was.
So the NES/Famicom came out in 1983. The Sega Mega Drive came out in 1988. The Sega Saturn came out, and I'm going to end up giving you the month here, November 1994. The PlayStation came out December 1994, and the Nintendo 64 came out in June 1996.
I didn't know the PlayStation was out in '94. That's so early.
I knew it was around in '96, so I knew it must have been close to that.
Yeah, I was thinking 95, so I was shocked that was 94.
Anyone who was present in Deck's stream on the weekend, Saturday, he was reading OPM 01, and that was November 95, and that means it must have launched in Japan earlier than that.
Yeah.
Good evening. Before we end up kicking off this week's channel trailer advert, we're actually going to end up having a quick discussion about something that might even help you. This is the secret to how to get a parasocial relationship with any Twitch streamer, YouTubers, or whatever they are, or anything else. The secret to all of this is actually very...
It looks like a terrible crime has been committed. The victims ended up having all the chicken removed from their body. What a terrible crime!
We don't have many clues on this one, but we do have one lead. This AA battery. It's time to call the battery medium.
No, don't bring
The
that guy
battery
in.
medium.
Bloody hell,
The
no,
battery
not him.
medium.
One day, whilst foraging for batteries in Neo Karsham,
young Arthur Amps ended up getting shocked by lightning. Thanks to this freak accident, Arthur can now speak to batteries, making him the first battery medium.
Speaking to the battery. It doesn't know anything about the crimes, but it is at 23%.
It's no longer just a case of your battery being medium.
Basically it, that's all you have to really do, and, you know, obviously...
Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're doing it yet again. It's a Wednesday, it's Mr. Matt Internet, and we're on the internet. And we're streaming on a Wednesday night. What are we streaming tonight? We are streaming some Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomiser. Because I've got a race with that cheeky rascal, Garlips, coming up in about 3 weeks' time. And that's going to be exciting. It's on the 9th of June, if memory serves me right. Yeah, it's the 9th of June, so it's not this weekend. It's the weekend after, so it's actually just 2 weeks away. I got it completely wrong with the 3 weeks. 3 weeks was completely wrong. That was my mistake.
It was definitely my mistake.
So we're going to be having some wonderful, wonderful randomizer action. I should probably turn down the microphone because I can see it's peaking a little bit into the reds, and that might not be pleasant for you all. Let's just move it up a little bit as well. There we go. So hopefully that's going to be much better for everyone. Right, so let's stop mucking around, shall we? And let's get into some hardcore randomizer. It's going to be a great time, I hope. Make sure that everything looks okay. That's all looking all Millhouse. Now you might be wondering yourself, what is a randomizer? And what does this entail? Especially when it comes to Symphony of the Night. Well, welcome on in, Dekiev. Good luck with Symphony of the Night Art. Going to be lurking and playing SOT. Sausage of Time. Beautiful. Enjoy playing Sausage of Time. It's a great game, I've heard. We're going to go with the classic name of Bean Farts. Sea of Thieves. I see. Sea of Thieves. I've played that before. That's a video game. I've actually played it quite a few, well, a little bit, not too much. I played it before it came out on PlayStation. Yeah, it reminds me, I really do need to renew my Game Pass at some point. So, we've got our usual bits and pieces to do with Castlevania, and whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to explain that for the randomizer, it randomizes where all of the items are. It randomizes what the pickups are. It randomizes where the relics are. It randomizes some of the customizations. It randomizes a load of things. Missed that there. Why am I not getting up there? There we go. Right.
Monster. You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand that I'm once.
Can't skip over this. I believe you can on the Xbox version, actually. One of the differences, oddly enough, and this is a very, very small difference, is that on the original PlayStation version, if you had a second pad plugged in, you could actually blow the bridge that you need the Donkey Kong to throw a barrel onto, just by having a second pad in, and I think you just tap down rapidly, and then it just blows the bridge. Enough talk. How about you? What is going... Something was going very, very wrong there with the pad. By evidenced by the fact that I wasn't moving. I was like, I'll put in the input to end up using a special. It was just like, nope. Can't believe I ended up having Maria help. I never get Maria help. Thanks, controller. So, the reason why that fight is slightly important, not overly important, is that it actually affects your starting stats as Alucard in vanilla. I don't know if it still affects it in this randomizer. The Dark Priest Shaft. Shaft. Ah, there we go. COT. Seas of Thieves. Twitch drops on those are quite good, actually. I had quite a few Twitch drops out of that. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, who in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons you for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. They did really actually do a good job with the opening to this game. It's nice that they actually structured it in a way of, like, here's a flashback to explain, like, oh, this is the big bad guy. We took him down. And then here's a brief little blurb of what the hell's happening and why it's like that. That's a nice cloak. Ooh. Welcome on in, Jason Vader. Well, isn't this a wonderful night for a curse? It is indeed. We're doing some Symphony tonight. Down, boy. You bumhole! Get off me! Oh, I think I might have just stuffed up the EXP route. I was trying to go for the death skip, but we'll see if we can. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Definitely stuffed it now. Don't think I'll be able to do that in the actual race proper. But we'll see. I'm racing Garlips in this at some point in the very near future, 9th of June. Hopefully you're doing most excellently tonight, Jace. Well, sorry, this afternoon for you. Right, let's see what we're going to be losing. Sword of Hadar. Fire shield, a felt hat, a gold plate, the royal cloak, and a garnet. Some excellent items we're about to lose. There we go. Actually, we'll pick up this. Resist dark. Right, time to lose all of our items.
What is your business here? I've come to put an end to this.
So, basically, I have a feeling that if we get a library card during this, like the first hallways, then it will be okay to teleport out and avoid this. But otherwise, you're probably not going to be using glitches. Nice day today, so had a nice walk. Oh, lovely. I've been enjoying some fantastic walks recently. It's not going too badly. I've got a nice delicious cup of tea. That's cooling down. I've got to head into the office tomorrow, which is not going to be fun, but it is going to be the office. I love his little downwards punches. I'm going to punch you in the forehead. Come on, you slag! But yeah, it's been going in a direction. Right, so our first relic check is just up the top there. Another resist dark. Alright, little cheeky save. Let's get better at those backslides. What have we got? Demon card. That helps us with 1 check. No, 2 checks actually. All hail the holy D20. Indeed. The holy D20, which in this case is just giving us a little tiny demon. Bless him. But the demon can open a switch, and it can open the same switch on the reverse castle. Oi! Get out of it, you sneaky bumhole. Alright, let's see what we got. A skull shield. That's not incredibly useful. See what the stats are on it. Wait, we've got a sword. Didn't say we... Well, it's better than nothing. Oh. But most certainly the prize here is the Terminus S, which is jumping our attack from 6 to 41. I think we'll get that. I think we're going to go with that. So the objective of randomizers on this one is just literally to get to the end of Dracula's castle and do the reverse one as well. Nice. All right. Oh, missed it. Damn it. I'll check that one later when I've got an actual thing. There's the holy D20 saving our progress and keeping us alive. I say holy, it's just becoming a coffin, so I don't know how holy. Well, then again, it's got a big cross on it, I suppose. It's got one of those cross things. I've heard a lot about those. If you can get the timing of this down, you can actually move a lot faster if you use a shield. If you pull out a shield to cancel the rest of the slide, you can actually go a lot faster. But you've got to get the rhythm just right. And you know what they say, rhythm is a dancer. Alright. There we go. Cat eye circle. Frightens enemy, lowers defense. It's actually still increasing our defense because our defense is so low. I think we'll take it. Whoa! Need to remember the spells. Because Knoll Steel is a very good one. Poison status, thankfully, doesn't really remain between switching areas. We're not switching areas for a while, if memory serves. We should be alright. Ring of Pails. Rare item appearance up. So far, this seed has been quite nice. I'm just playing like an absolute wally at the moment. You also do less damage when you're poisoned. No, that's the curse of poison. You just literally don't do as much damage. That was it. Let's get a restore. It doesn't cure poison. Interesting. But I know that the transitions do. AKA, we're hiding the CD loading. Oh, we did get the double. Nice. And now we're cured of poison. Fountains of blood. There's going to be so many little things that I'm going to have to try and remember about this game. I'm playing a little bit of the Xbox 360 version on the Series X. And that's been nice, playing the vanilla version. Really do need to mop up all the achievements in it, because I've still not done that yet. Right, let's see if that's any better. To make and catastrophe. It actually increases our defense. Our attack stays the same, but our defense has actually gone up because of a weapon. Yeah, we'll go this way. What I need to get down is a route that I can consistently get. take out the table. Grab the save. And then we'll do the check that's down here. Get out of it, table. Oh, yeah, there is nothing there, is there? There's a couple of checks up there that we could do, but we haven't got the ability to jump up. If we got Form of Bat or something, that would be fantastic. If we get Form of Bat now, then I did not set Echo of Bat. I have not looked at the spoiler log for this. So we've got the Echo of Bat, which is basically useless at the moment. I saw the bat symbol and I was like, oh my god, have I called it and we've actually just now gotten the bat? No. We've got a part of it. We haven't got the ability to transform into it yet. There's no point of opening the candelabras at the moment. We haven't got the ability to... we haven't got the relic that causes stuff to drop. Alright, so we've opened up that shortcut. Got him at a funny frame there, didn't we? We can't go that way. Ah, that's the route that we haven't got yet. We'll need Form of Bat, or the Form of the Fog. Yeah, let's go back round this loop, annoyingly. Alright, so. On the actual race, don't take that route. I'm getting taken out by little annoying bone-throwing skeletons. I mean, we haven't come across my most hated enemy yet. Sellable. I mean, my most hated enemy is obviously, in this case, going to be the ever so wonderful flea men. And the armoured flea men. Ah, they're just so much fun. I love them so much. Oh, right. Over the next couple of days, I have got to continue working like an absolute lunatic on getting the latest episode of Low Res out. Because at the moment, I've gotten... It's on the final stages. I just need to end up doing all the graphics and stuff on top of everything. So the first edit's done. I just need to end up choosing which bits to trim out and putting all the graphics on top. Received something very lovely to insert as an advert. Welcome on in, Garlips. So I'm really looking forward to getting that episode out. Tomorrow I've got the journey into the office. And then because the brand managers and everyone else and all that sort of gubbins are in the office on that day, they've said, we should all go out for a pint after work. And I'm like, okay. I'll go along for a bit. But I can't stay too long because I've got to do some food shopping. Because I've got Small Human with me. And we're not getting back until very late on Friday. What do you think of my cape? What do you think of my cape? A sirloin. Sirloin. SotN. Tasty SotN. Well, so far this hasn't been a too bad seed for me. Sirloin steak. Sirloin. Charles can go finger a bap. Charles can go finger a bap. King Charles is going to go finger a bap. That's not a nice way of referring to Camilla, mate. That's actually quite rude. King Adrian Charles. Whatever happened to Adrian Charles? I know that he disappeared for a while and people just don't talk about it anymore. Like they actively don't talk about it anymore. I mean, Eamon Holmes has obviously fallen off. Oof, I bet. So, Garlips, by the way, I've tested this. It should all be working. But yep, the tracker's working. So, the tracker works automatically. And it works with the latest version of BizHawk. I remembered that the Lua script version that I needed was for... I think it was a Metroid. I think it was Super Metroid that it was... that I had to download an older version. But the one for Castlevania works straight out of the box with the new version. And it's wonderful. Very easy to set up. Very easy to set up. Yep, that's absolutely fair. I know that you're at the moment focusing on the exciting race that's happening this Sunday on Struggler, which will be on the wonderful Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. As the kids might say, get hype. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll continue this route. Right, so what I need to do... No, I know. I got the joke ages ago. The struggle, and then it's a race, so it's struggle. Oh, I get it. Don't worry. I got it ages ago. I get the joke. It's struggle races. I get the joke. Garlips, I get the joke. It's the little... Wait, remember what I was complaining about earlier? About the flea men? Yeah, I was completely complaining again about the flea men. Hate these little bumholes. I see. I do hope Sausage-tron is working. Oh.
Mr. Matt, that joke involves an elevator hits a lift on a drop. Did you know the vapor is moved vertically using a system of pulleys and counterweights for smooth operation? Let's flop my sausage.
Thanks, Danny DeVito. Oh, fantastic. We don't get that the little animation. It really is. What, Danny DeVito or Sausage-tron? I thought everyone likes Danny DeVito. Who else is really hoping that Jeremy Corbyn absolutely smashes the general election and ends up getting elected as an independent, just to end up saying, it's not about the party, it's about the bloody candidate. tasty insight. So I got into a little mini argument on Threads, and it was a very small one. Like, it wasn't a massive one. But it was just explaining that people who are going, oh, everyone on the left should end up just coming together and supporting Labour, and it's like, that's not very smart, you know. I don't know if you're aware of this, but in some areas, Labour won't stand a chance. In fact, it's the Lib Dems or the Greens who will. Are you telling me that you're going to get Brighton? Are you telling me that we all need to vote Labour, even in areas where that's not really an effective route? Is it? No, because the system's bloody broken. But it's boggling to me that people are going like, oh, yeah, we trashed the Labour Party for years because of, you know, we didn't like the candidate. Oh, all this, that, and the other. And now, 4 years later, they're going, oh, you have to just get behind Keir Starmer. Drink the warm piss. Don't point out it's warm piss. Drink it. Yeah. It's absolutely baffling to me. The thing that really winds me up, is that we had a chance to end up having AV. Like, it's not perfect, but it's damn sight better than first past the post. Having the ability to go, oh, I'd like to vote for this candidate because I agree with them, but if they don't get enough votes, move it on to the next person. Here's my second candidate, the runoffs. It makes elections a lot more complicated, but my God, would it be a lot fairer? But because of some bloody idiot going, oh, hey, we think this might be a bit too complicated for you, British public. Woohoo! You don't want to end up going with any complicated systems. The systems we've got right now work. Do you know the two parties that were pushing for that the most? It was Labour and the Conservatives. And it's ridiculous that even Reform are saying that they should have it. Lib Dems are saying they should have it. I think even the Greens are probably wanting to end up going though. Oh, yep, don't forget your ID. Yeah, I can't stand this idea that, oh, because neoliberalism won out in 1997, that the Labour Party have to stay that way. And any attempts to change it are met with massive resistance. Dingus is a funny word. Dingus is an incredibly funny word. And also, welcome on in, False Zero. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. We're playing some Symphony Night Randomiser. We've got 2 checks up the top. Let's do the 2 checks up the top. You're taking the castle. That's fair enough. The election police are outside. Oh no. Oh no. Someone might guess that I'm left wing. Oh no. Alright, here comes a boss fight. Oddly enough, we haven't got any support item. Oh! Fuck! Well, that was quick. Whilst Rishi loves something like randos, he's busy this evening, so you're safe. He hasn't heard. Oh, wonderful. Aquamarine, we can sell that. Right. I I don't know why I keep opening the lanterns, because it's absolutely pointless to do so. Hey, we got the Bible. It's okay, they're Canadian election police. They'll just yell at each other for a few hours, then everyone will leave unhappy with the result. Wonderful, just like over here. Now, what was that one? That looks like it's useful. I think that allows us to see through reality, I think. Or it allows us to see the damage values. I think it's damage values. Oh, yeah. Watching whilst you set up a new 6 terabyte beastie. What are you setting up there? Jewel of Open, so that's opening the blue doors. And that should be on automatically, yeah. Yeah, well, backdashing is the fastest way to get around. Oh, nice. I hashtag totes have to hashtag get on that, you know. Hashtag totes. Because I need I looked at my hard drive the other day and I was like, oh, I've got 220 gig free. And I was like, that's not actually that much in the grand scheme of things for each episode of Low Res. Hashtag, hashtag. Don't forget hashtag choo choo, hashtag fuck you. Actually, we've got a route we can go through here. Not this way. The fastest method of travel is actually backdash cancels. So you cancel the rest of the backdash animation with like a shield or something. Doesn't work with a sword. But with a shield, you can keep constantly pulling it out and it will cancel the rest of the sliding animation. You can start a new slide. It's incredibly cool. I hate you, skeleton. I hate you. I can't wait until we get some more of the movement relics. Really can't wait to get some of the movement relics. I'm having to really press A to make sure that we do a big jump. Yeah, I couldn't imagine the morning commutes without a good old backdash. Backdash cancels everywhere. You know, my wife, you know, my fictional wife, she always ends up saying, oh, honey, don't forget to end up wearing the good shoes for backdash cancel sliding around everywhere. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll put them on just for you tonight, okay? And then she'd say, who are you talking to, honey? You're not even married. And I'd say, I don't know. Whoa! Did Garlips just subscribe with a tier 1 subscription and it hasn't actually told me?
Hey there, Alex. You're now tier 1 subscriber, making you the sizzling legend and Joe Moore sausage emojis. And thanks for supporting Mr. Man during that's weird streams.
Your wife won't let you wear the backdash shoes. That is unfortunate. I hope she will at some point, my friend. Also, thank you so much for the subscription. Danny DeVito ended up giving you a little bit of a shout out there, but I'm going to do one as well. How goes the practice? Terribly, Decky. I've died 17 times. Everything's on fire. Dracula's disowned me. It's all going horrifically wrong, and there's not a lot I can do to fix things now. As you can see by the tracker, we've only got 3 relics. It's not going well, my friend. Wow. Sausage asking the real questions there, isn't he? I might have to another seed this one. An iron ball. A pork bun. Alright. Made it over. Hate that spike ball. That's killed me so many times on vanilla. What have we got up here? A mystic pendant. See what we can chuck on there. Just sellable. Sellable. We'll have to visit the library at some point and see what our relic to purchase is. Because there's always a relic available from the shop. Watch out for carpal sausage syndrome. Jesus, Sausagetron, don't threaten people with that again, okay? How many people must die to state your sausagey lust? The damp and soggy SotN. Right, I'm just going to enjoy a nice tasty cup of tea. It's saying my maximum heart is 27, but it's displaying the 27 at the moment as full. How's the relic doing at the moment? Level 5, it's getting there. Who was buzzing my phone? A spam bot. I should have guessed. I should have guessed. I saw something really weird on the internet the other day. Someone was complaining that girls are always showing off so much on the internet and all this sort of stuff. And they were going like, so they're always in my DMs showing me their bits. And a lot of people had to point out, my friend, those aren't real people. Those are bots. Those aren't real people. They're bots designed to make you think that they're real. But they're not. They just want you to click on a link and then get scammed. So no matter how thick you think people are, they can end up being a lot thicker. Robot bits. Thankfully, none of these robot spam things have actually ended up finding, you know, my real weakness, which is of course clown girls. A holy sword. Dagnam, let's check the stats of that bad boy. It's lower on attack, but it's strong versus the undead. That's nice. How did you sort on this again? Unless it was just a case of sorting on this was just selling everything. Yeah, the succubus. Delicious, delicious succubus. It's actually higher on the stats for... Slightly less on defense, but higher on intelligence. 7 stats. 2 for 7 is a good trade. We'll do that. Two for 7. Nice. We're going up the levels nice and quickly. This floor always spins me out because it looks like it's a... It looks like one, doesn't it? Looks like you should be able to drop through it, but you actually can't. Why did they design it in such a way to make it look like that? To trick you, dear player. Ooh, a new cloak. I need one of them. Joseph's cloak. Damn. Decreases our luck. Increases concentration. Slight boost to defense. But it's shabby looking. Can't do it. Thanks for agreeing with me there, Belle. Yeah. You big fanny, come back here. Such relaxing boss music.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
No.
You're right.
I've come to tell you you're a big boy.
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago.
It is, however, Fanny adjacent. It is indeed.
If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
As always, remember, there are lots of adjacent things to these streams. There is a wide community, okay? A wide community of lots of weird people. A wide community. A wide community filled with big fannies and more. Alright then, be like that then. Oh, you cheeky boy. Good one, Demony. We'll see what's through here. We'll see what's through here and see what we can get. See if it's anything good. Oh, another part of the bat. I don't know why I'm opening the candelabras. There's no reason to do so at the moment. What we got here? A short sword. Let's see if it's better. Oh, surprise, surprise, it's not. But the javelin is, but it's only a use. So you need the duplicator. Because the duplicator is funny. It's all stuff to sell once we get to our dear friend at the library. I think his name is Gary Card. There's Gary Card, Larry Card. Force of Echo. So when we eventually get the bat, we're going to be able to do echoes and they're going to be able to hit things. I think that's it for this route for the time being. Now we want the other one at the moment. I must say, I like the fact that Bloodstained ended up going, hey, should we let you just pick which one you want to go to? That would probably be better than you having to cycle through them all. Alright. No, we want to go from the second floor, if says, right? Why am I opening them? There's no fucking point. Alright, this should be the library. Why am I keep doing it. There's no point to it. Why? Why am I doing it? Old habits die hard, I guess. Oh, I've only had a big jump. If you can keep doing it, you get item drops out of him. Dum dum. Yeah, the teleport is really handy for taking out those flea men, because they are my worst enemy in this game. Anyone who saw my Wheel of Struggle run saw how badly I dealt with those. Alright, what you got for us, fella?
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard.
need?
I need your help.
Young master, I cannot aid one who opposes the master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Thank you.
In that case, just tell me what you need.
I'm interested in this.
Fire a bat. We might as well pick it up. What else we got in here? Alucard shield for 400. And the Alucard shield for 3,980. But the stats are a lot lower. What? Why is the Joseph's cloak? We'll pick that up just for the stuff. We'll sell that. And an aquamarine.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Oh man, there's so many cool little things in this. I'm interested in this. Money, money, money. Drac eats curry. Made of rich man's blood. My goodness. We're looking for some better equipment. That'll do.
Thank you.
The blood cloak's pretty good. Twilight cloak. Yeah, we might as well get the Twilight cloak, I think.
Thank you.
Cool, I think that should be all good. Should be in a pretty good position. We got all the bat things. We're just missing a bat thing. The ability to turn into a bat. That is a very interesting colour scheme for this cloak. Alright, so the library's been a bit of a bust then. It's been good for getting our stats up a bit, but in terms of progression, it's not really helped all that much. I was kind of hoping for a traversal one. Let's see what we got here. Power of Mist. Which just extends the mist transform time. So we can end up doing the longer mist. Still missing a thing, aren't we? So thus the library is still a bust. Do you guys can you guys just not, please? That'd be great. Oh, nice shot. Completely not planned. Turned out nicely. Was this stone? Well Welcome on in, heads and fails. What we're doing here is we are doing some Symphony of the Night randomizer. We're doing some randomizer of Symphony of the Night. And this is all in practice and preparation for Struggle R, which is coming up in 2 weeks' time. But then again, I have a sneaking suspicion you know that because you know the exciting action that's happening this Sunday between Garlips and Kylorian as they race Ocarina of Time. Of course you do. You're always up to date with the latest news because you watch Garlips, Team G's captain. A night shield. Nice. Karma coin. G unit. That's what it is. The G unit. On the Discord. On the actual show itself, we just call it the G team. The A team and the G team. Oh, that was just... This was just an atmosphere section, wasn't it? Yep. That's that bit all done. Alright, so where to now? The very tippity top, I think, isn't it? What checks have we got available to us? We can't do that bottom one. Can't go through the spikes. Because that long spike corridor there. Can't go swimming yet. So at the moment, most of this is trying to do route figuring. Trying to figure out which way I can go. I need to figure out routes as to... If I've got this, I can do these checks. And at the moment, I haven't got any movement tech ones. The only thing that I've got is this little demon that can open a switch in the underground. Once I'm done tonight, I've got to get some sleep. But if I can get up early enough, I can get a little bit of editing done. And then I can go into the office, do the things that I need to do in the office, go for a small drink after work to end up, you know, remaining social and all that jazz. And then I can do some more editing. Well, no, I've got to go food shopping, and then I can do some low res after that. Should be all good. It's not that one. We haven't actually gone this way. Got a whole route to go through. The clock tower. I remember when I was little, I used to think that those things were so much stronger. Because they're giant ghost skulls. But they ain't that scary. Don't think there's a lot I can do here. Nope. Oh, nice. Harmony of Dissonance. Were those? I'm just curious about Castlevania HD. Is that the Xbox or is that the PlayStation version? I'm presuming it's the PlayStation version. Oh, nice. Because if you ever want to do some quick muckabouts on Castlevania HD, a couple of quick run-through extractions, I know I still have it installed on my Xbox. Because me and my brother like to do random ones on. We like to do random runs on it because it's backwards compatible. It's not what I can do up there. I need some more movement tech. If I can get some stuff to be able to move around a bit more, then I'll be laughing. Like the Form of Bat would open up a load of routes. Form of Mist, because I've got the extended mist, I'll be able to end up traveling with it. Wolf would just be nice to move around faster, but that's about it for the wolf. But no, I need to get used to pressing that at the right time to make it sure it doesn't turn around. Ah, save room. Welcome back, community. If you had just suffered an advert, then I apologize. I need to double check what titles are like dropping from the service because they're not going to be on backwards compatibility. There's not a great deal that was after, but I'm waiting for that secondary scale that's supposed to be happening in July. Right. A toadstool. She died and she dropped off a little toadstool. Mate, can you... Demon, can you just... It always feels like you can get it, but you just can't quite get it. I guess you could say it's out of reach. Too far. You can get it from this side. I think there is a way to do it. It's supposed to be something you can do to end up doing it. Right, we got all of this route to go. We're fine. No, we haven't. Alright, let's do a shifty back. Off you pop. So the seed started off pretty nicely, and now it's slightly getting into the point where it's like, Hmm. There's another blue door, if memory serves me right, somewhere near that I can potentially get through. Oh yeah, we can't get back up that side. That's me being silly and not thinking. Right, up we pop. Yeah, we'll go. No, not really that way. Options are looking a little bit slim at the moment. There's not much point going down to the bottom of this again. Ooh. Try going this way. Try going this way, see if we can get through here. Oh wait a minute, I know what that room is that I'm looking at. I'm looking at further down the bottom of the map where the warp room is, and I'm remembering that there's that little room there, but that I don't think I can get into that. That's one that you need to drop down from above or be able to jump back up again. I don't have that ability right now. So we've got 2 major relic checks still to do. That's where we got the Echo of Bat. I kept joking, oh, this will be the bat. And when the bat symbol showed up, I was like, oh god, I actually called it. But thankfully it was just the Echo of Bat. Well, I say thankfully. Would have been still nicer if it was the actual form of bat, you know? How can I put this? With some randomizers, it's good if you know the game. With a randomizer, obviously it's good if you know the game itself, like knowing like what unlocks what, where goes here, like what to do here, here and here. But with a lot of randomizers, it's more of a case of here's a puzzle and you've got to try and figure it out. Like at the moment I'm trying to figure out which thread to pull that will end up causing all of these different things to fall apart. So if you get one thing, you'll be able to go and you'll be able to knock out all of these things. With a lot of randomizers, it's basically like you're rewiring a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle that you've had for years. You know how it goes together, or you've completely forgotten how it ends up going together. Because I don't remember all of Symphony of the Night. The last time I played Symphony of the Night properly for like a big stretch of time was in my teens-ish. And with a lot of randomizers, it's a case of trying to figure out what something will do to do something else. With some games, that can be incredibly simple. It's just moving like the prize that you get from here to somewhere else. With things like Resident Evil, like you're moving where things are. The Symphony of the Night one is really handy because it does actually show you like where item drops are. It shows you on the map. It goes like, here are all the item drops, the major item drops. These are where you need to get to. How you get to them is something that you'll either need to know or figure out as you end up doing the rest of the puzzle. That's kind of how I've always viewed randomizers. It's like you're testing your ability to adapt to a game and your ability to figure out a puzzle. Whenever I've been playing a lot of Sudoku recently, and there comes a point on a lot of the games that I play where once you've removed like one or two things, like you get a string of like, oh well, that must mean that this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and eventually you run out of those options and you have to try and do a little bit more working out, and then you get another long thread to pull at, and it just all comes apart. It's just how I've always kind of viewed randomizers. Obviously other people will end up having their own way of doing these sorts of things or thinking about them. We got anything else new? Why didn't it sell the Mystic Pendant? Ah, not a problem. I must have sold the Mystic Pendant, but I ended up picking up a new one. That's probably what happened. Almost certainly what happened. Karma coin. So it's either a bomb or it's instant death. 110 damage. Could be useful against some bosses. I don't know if that's how Garlips views things in terms of randomizers, but it's kind of how I've always ended up viewing them. It's like you're reworking a puzzle. You've gotten the jigsaw out and you've redone where it all goes together. Like the shape is the same, the picture's the same, but the placement of all of the individual jigsaw pieces is ever so slightly different. The way that they join and interlock with each other. That probably makes it even worse, actually, the description. Ignore that bit. Ignore that bit. Right. Yeah, the thread analogy is probably a better one to go with. Yep. Once I get a movement tech, then there's going to be a load of things that will open up on this. At the moment, I'm just trying to find that one little bit of movement tech that will open up a load of things. I don't think I can get in there, but we'll give it a shot. What are you swinging around? Weird, lad. Nope. See, some item pickups have been absolutely pointless. Another one's much better. Always zombies are the worst. Yo, Demon, can you just go and press the button? No? See, if I had something that could do a double jump, or the extended jump, or the mist, or the bat, I could fly up that hole. I could see what's up there. But I can't. Oh, I've not got enough. Oh, of course it blinks because I've got enough hearts to end up using the sub tank. My solution is to always fly up the hole, and that's just how it's always worked for me, and that's been a good strategy for all of these years, but, you know, at the moment, it's not working out for me. At the moment, I'm desperately trying to figure out where the next component is. Because I need to practice this so that I can actually try and defeat Garlips. We don't know if it's going to happen, but we can certainly give it a shot. Save room there. There's a route up that we can take there, but we can't take it because we haven't got the ability to do any movement tech. There should be a safe seed. There should be a seed that is solvable without glitches. It certainly doesn't seem that way. I'll try warping and see if where a warp will take us. Well, I know where it's going to take us. Whether or not we can end up finding another path or route, that's another question. Right, so we're up at the right hand side, so we're near the library and stuff. But we don't have any more checks to do at the library. We can try and get further up the tower up there, but I don't think we can. There's not a lot we can do there. Nope. I need to remember there's no point in attacking the candelabras. We'll try and go through here again, but there's not a lot we can do really, unless we can try and get a damage boost to get over the hole, but I don't think we'll be able to plan it that well. Dagnammit! Let's try that again. It should, if we go to another area and come back, it should restore that bit of the bridge. And I think we'll be able to make it over. Because I always remember that coming back, but that's why I was surprised and didn't jump. Alright. Got it. Forgot about the second one. We'll try and make it over. Nope. We'll transfer areas and try it again. And try and remember where the bridge sections that fall are. So we can get further up, then there might be some more options for us. There might be some stuff. Hopefully our bloody movement tech, you know? Because it's really frustrating. Because right now, we've got the echo of bat, the force of bat, the fire of bat, but we haven't got the bat. Got the power of mist, but not the mist. No! What an arsehole. Alright, back through the door we go. I'll see if it will allow another attempt without having to go through both doors. Because if you don't have to go through both doors, then that saves so much time. No, you have to go through both doors. It has to load the new area. See, even though Castlevania, you know, is a 2D game like this, they used to hide the loading inside of these rooms. These rooms were just long enough for them to be able to save the next area data into VRAM. So they were able to end up making everything nice and smooth. Oh, you... It's been good to end up getting some practice in on this, because it's shown that my pathing definitely needs some work. I need to figure out what the best route is to do these checks. And then I need to figure out that if I've got, say, the ability to do the big jumps, or if I've got the form of mist or the form of bat, then these are the additional checks I can do. Right. Here if I can hear the other one. I think we'll be alright. No! I don't want to get up there anymore. But I don't know where else I can go. I can't drop down like the hole in the middle because that's not a hole. I don't believe I can drop down that. What's the fastest route to there? We'll try. I think that's a pathway that's sealed with a big red block. And we can't open it. There's a mechanical thing that we need to do. But we'll double check because I'm not doing that jump, but trying to do that again for the time being. There's enough easy warps to get near there again. Not there. Yeah, take the elevator all the way down. Oh, sorry, the lift. Take the lift all the way down. Not that one, we can drop down here. Little mouse. Bye, little mouse. Hey there, little mouse. Little mouse. Oh yeah, the incredibly long hallway. Giant eyeball in the background. Big ass. Lovely bottom. Oh, hasn't that tail of it? Hasn't that got a like lovely bottom? See, we can't get through that grate there. But is there another one that we can get through? Get out of here, table. No one likes you, table. Right, so we'll drop down, hopefully. Yeah, see? I am somewhat stumped. I can't figure out what the next check is. Which I could do with that heart. That's so weird that I have to go and pick up hearts because I'm not getting them from chandeliers. Can't even get up there. See, there's a relic that allows you to do super jumps. We haven't got it. Money pickups. Genuinely flummoxed. That's just a save room. It's not the save room that's got a path for it, no. Heart increase up the top there. bow of some description up there. I'm sorry I'm going around in circles at the moment, but I genuinely can't think of where to go next. There's something I'm missing. It's probably something very obvious. There's probably someone shouting at their screen going, I can't believe you haven't gone this route yet. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out where I need to go. And then it's all gonna just lovely, but fall into place lovely. You know, it's all gonna be bloody marvellous. I can't believe it either. I genuinely can't believe it. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to sort it out, you know? Oh. Sorry about the ad break for those. Well, they can't hear me. If you got an ad break, then I'm sorry. If you're not, then I hope you're having a lovely evening. Congratulations on avoiding the advert. Didn't want to do that. Nope. I think I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I could try and go for that route over the top there, at the top for the castle. It's not a great deal I can do. I'm just might as well walk back up to the top of the castle and see what I can do up there. Usually by now there's like at least a way to progress, but so far this has been rather sticky. Assuming the librarians, like, I've already bought his relic. That was all fine, but there's not much else. Welcome back, community. We can't make much progress up the top there, can we? Because, well, we can't go up. If we could do a big jump or something, or if we could turn into a bat or a fart, then we could make some progress, but we can't. There's nothing really in that room. This has been a bit of a rough... Like, the start was alright, but everything after that, like, we've gotten the wrong sort of relics. Like, the only relics that we've got so far that are handy are the door of open, and that's about it. This is the wrong place. I'm gonna head up to the top. And I'll try and do this... The dropping bridges again. Again. See if we can make it across this time. It's funny because on the Xbox Live arcade version that I've been playing, the map is on left trigger, not select. It's weird. I kind of mix controller terms. Like, I still call it start and select, even though I use an Xbox controller. If I'm using a PlayStation controller, I won't call it L2, I'll call it left trigger. I don't know why, but it's just like, those make more sense to me. Like, oh, okay, so we've got start and we've got select. And then you've got left trigger and right trigger. And it still perplexes me that Sony call it L2 and R2, considering that they are triggers now. I could deal with it when they were buttons, but they're no longer buttons, are they? Oh, they're analog. They're analog, aren't they? They've got. Yeah, have been for years, but they're the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 have ended up having their DualSense 4 and DualSense 5 controllers actually have triggers. Well, I got the walk armor. Is that the armor that allows you to go through spikes? No. Defense goes up when damage is taken. Not that great. Gone all the way this route. There's nothing here. So I think that is a bit of a bust. Even if I were to end up getting the jumps right, it's still too big of a jump because 2 sections of the bridge fall out at once. So that will definitely stuff me over. We'll check the library again. See if there's anything that I'm missing there that's, like, obvious. Oh, there's a heart container. Well, we're not getting that heart container, it would seem. Should be... No, that's the warp room. Middle layer is going to be the library route. Go through here. There must be something I'm missing in the library because I've checked so many other locations and we've only gone through the library really once. So see if there is anything that we're missing here. It's not the lower path because we can't do the big jumps to go up and batter him in the bum. But there is the additional... Well, we'll check. We'll check. The Alucard sword? Oh, resembles. It's the fake one. No, not that one. So the reason why it's got the grey box here is because if you go up, the librarian's up there, and if you keep hitting him up the bum, he'll drop items for you. Just like real librarians. If you've never played Symphony of the Night, by the way, I would really recommend it. It's a great, like, exploration game. There's lots of great lore, lots of great songs, like, lots of items and really interesting enemies to face off against and weird bosses. Like, it's a lot of fun to Castlevania. And this was, like, the big one that ended up having a really dramatic shift in the series, which many people think is Castlevania. And when they try to go to other ones, it kind of winds up the player base, because they think that all Castlevanias are like this rather than they used to be like action platformers. At least that's how it was for me. I thought all Castlevanias were like this. And then playing Castlevania 1, it was like, oh wow, okay, this is actually a platformer. A hard as nails one. There shouldn't need to be any glitches performed to proceed. Like, I shouldn't need to do the ghost form, like the trick where you can keep switching between mist and not, and then that will end up getting you over. Shouldn't have to do any damage boosts to jump over things. It's just bizarre that we're having no route.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Big HP restored by cat damage. Nothing really here.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
There's Dracula himself, and he was destroyed 5 years ago.
Farewell for now.
See, the room that's below us, if you can go up, you can actually hit him up the bum and it will end up, he'll drop things for you. I will have to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go on this one. 'Cause it feels like I've gone everywhere that I can. And there just doesn't seem to be a sensible route forward. I'm hoping that the next seed I generate will be a lot kinder. I mean, this one started off really promisingly, then it's just all sort of fallen apart from there. There we go. Flame Star. I am diddly stuck. And apparently there's a door over... Well, there's another route somewhere around here. If we go further down, I don't think I can get into it. Yeah. Yeah, we can't get through it. Well, this was going in the right direction, and then it's all sort of fallen apart from there. There we go. Nope. Just nope. Don't want to go through that long hallway again, but I'm kind of going to have to, I think. There's only a few little spaces left to kind of go. Sorry, gang, I'm just not finding my way. They did so many cool little effects in this game. I guess for Konami, they just wanted to show off that they could still do a 2D game, but take advantage of what the PlayStation was able to offer, and the SotN, obviously. Like, here is a game that we would love to have made on the SNES, but we just couldn't because of the technology. To make it the way that we wanted it to be. Oh, of course, here's the blue door that we can go through. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Guess what's just opened? Right, note to self, remember that those open from that door up there. If you got the blue, then you get these checks. But more importantly, we now have access to the longer route down. where we can actually start doing some more checks. Oh, we'll enjoy that laser. You bumhole. Alright, we'll quickly grab a save. I bet you someone was saying, oh, I can't believe he hasn't done that blue door check, which will end up resulting in that all these routes opening up. I could have opened these up much earlier. This bit of music always makes me think of it's more of a spy game than anything else. This is what Castlevania would sound like if it was also a spy film. Alucard is Agent Type 0 negative. I know it's Type O negative, but I just thought it would be Type O just for a laugh. More hearts. Yep, I keep heading down. We're so close to another check. Taste it. Can taste that. Yum, 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 yum. We'll go this route for the minute and then we'll go down that run. Oh, here we go. Nope, nothing there. That's strange, it's not coming up with a session timer. How very odd. Alright, that's another boss down, so that should be another relic. And what we got? Oh! God, thank... We now have options. See, we found a thread, we pulled on it, and now we've got a load of extra stuff we can do. Can't do the crossing. Because you either need to have an item that the ferryman will appear with, or the ability to breathe underwater. And also some movement tech out of the water. Otherwise it doesn't end well. To be fair, we do have some movement tech, but we won't have... I don't think that will be enough, because there's a few sections where it purposefully narrows down as much as possible. Ah, Dracula's heart. It is Dracula's heart. Dracula's heart. A new soap coming to BBC Primetime. Oh, no, don't worry. There isn't actually a show on BBC about Dracula being, you know, in love on a soap-style TV show in the middle of the day on BBC One. We've got doctors, we don't have Draculas. Although I think doctors they've just recently gotten rid of, sadly. Another sign of Tory cuts, you know. Oh, we got another check over here. We can be a little cheeky. Don't have Draculas yet. I'd recommend it on Blu-ray or DVD. An iron fisting, a tart. Iron fisting tart. Iron balls. Let's go through here and get our reward. Oh no, look at this tweet D20. I'm sure this is absolutely fine. There's no issues with this. It'll be fine, don't worry. This is just a save room, like all the others. Uh-oh. Nightmare.
Mother!
That voice. Alucard, it's you.
I'm coming, Mother. I'll save you.
No, Alucard. Don't come here.
It was awesome that they put this into the anime.
It's all right. If my death can save others, I'd gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no!
The anime series was actually really, really good. I really loved watching that.
Alucard, watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
What a horrible nice to have a curse.
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon, death is too good for you.
Oh no.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you got.
Yeah, it's changed the boss music to something a little bit more chill. Doesn't really set the same atmosphere, does it? Alright, this could be a bit of a problem because I haven't got anything that can actually reach her up there. Little demon, can you do something about this, mate? Oh, wait a minute, I know. Bumhole. Doing it again. There we go.
Darling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be...
If you reverse my name.
that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
No way.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
I don't think she was suffering there. She didn't suffer at the end. Tooth of Vlad, so we got one of the Dracula items. That's needed to complete the game. There's the real one. Alright, so we've now gotten to the point where we've gotten some movement. We have movement tech of some description. As you can see from the tracker, we've got one of the fancy items to get. Alright, drop down. We'll go back up this way. The enemies make such funny noises when they get hit. Oh, so we've opened this route up, have we? Oh wait, no, that was the other side of that one. I'm having a mare. I'm having an absolute mare, mate. Alright, let's just drop down the big hole. I don't know why I keep attacking candelabras. There's no point. Alright, so we'll explore the left-hand side, I think, now. Hello, frog. New frog in Magic, actually, is pretty mad. For each opponent that's been knocked out, it gets a +10/+10. Did you know that in the world of sausages, every game is like a unique flavour waiting to be savoured? What's your favourite game mechanic that keeps you coming back for more? Thank you, Sausagetron. I actually think I'm in a position now where I can talk my dear old mother into making a frogs deck. Because her deck that I made her for Christmas for a commander was a bit too overpowered. And it just trounced me and my brother. Right, we'll head over this way. So this is what's different about the PlayStation version compared to all of the other versions. If you go to this wooden bridge and you've got a second pad plugged in, I think it's like you just hit down, 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 down. And if you do that, then it will actually activate, it will just destroy that bit of bridge there. But it's it's not on the SotN version, not on the Xbox Live Arcade or the PS3 versions. It's just on this version of the game. No! Oh. Come on, keep it going. Perfect, there we go. Not bad, so now we've got access to this area. Why did I do that? I have no idea why I pressed a right buffer there to transform into a bat. The abandoned mine? For funsies, yeah, just for a laugh. Now, was it this one that's got the... Yeah, this one's got the save room. So I'm just going to take a quick save here. I'm probably going to go for another 17 minutes or so. About 17 minutes. And then I'm going to be getting ready to turn in for the evening. Or rather, just sort of chill out for a little bit before I end up actually getting some sleep. For the travel into the office will be tomorrow. Oh, this guy can actually do some damage. There we go. Oh, yes, boy.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
Do it, mate. Could turn into a bat. I'd do that shit all the time. Same here, mate. A neutron bomb? Oh my goodness. Right, let's have a quick check of what we picked up so far, because there's probably going to be something we picked up that might be good. So the library card can transport you right back. So here's a little thing. When me and Garlips end up having our randomizer race, there's a point at the start where death takes all your items. If you get a library card before that point, it is absolutely fine in the randomizer to just use that and go straight to the library. Skip the death. And then you're all good. But if you're playing the glitchless category and you don't get a library card, death takes all your stuff. Isn't that fun? A what bomb? A neutron bomb. A neutron bomb to remove all neutrons. A crunchy, delicious apple. We've got more throwables. The Iron Fist is actually stronger than our current one. 100% US grade A. Handburger. Hamburger. Hamburger. Well, we've got nothing else new and interesting here. Nothing else. Plus 10 strength. So that's that path done. Steel helm. Ooh, wrong option. Intelligence up by 31 and immune to curse. Oh my god, that's brilliant. It's just all pluses. Ooh. Creepy little weirdo. Soul of Wolf. Now we can book her around a bit more, can't we? Now we'll go into the next area. Ah, teleport. Cool. Nope, not that one. Ball bag mask. Alright. Catacombs, not too bad. I really should play Bloodstained again at some point. Because apparently there's been a load of new patches since I've last played. And the final patch coming out soon as well, if it's not out already. What boss we got? Hooray! Good old Legion. Really? I never remember which way round they are. Curse of the Night is the... Ritual of the Night is the one that's the more like something a night. So yeah, it was Symphony of the Night that was... Oh, sorry. Ritual that was more like Symphony of the Night, and Curse, which was more like the original Castlevania games. Oh, Driftloon. I always thought that was Legion. Oh, I figured out. I got another bit of the puzzle done. And it's just led to so much stuff happening. From the frustration of waiting for ages for something to happen. Something happened, and we've actually now made some progress. How much progress, however, is a completely separate thing. Yay, indeed. Looking forward to seeing my small human in about 2 days' time. Just got to get through tomorrow, and then I've got to go and pick her up on Friday night. What I haven't told her is that we're going to go to the local convention. Local comic book convention, which I think she'll find quite a lot of fun. She keeps asking me to end up trying to get people to dress up as Cardcaptor Sakura on the low res. Yeah, you did. You told me to go in a triangle, and I did, and it worked out fantastically. Right, I should stop before I get too invested again. I really do need to get some sleep because I've got an early start tomorrow to get ready for going into the office. Great. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, she's gonna, I'm gonna take her around it for a little bit. There's like, it's not a massive one. It's only like a local one to the area, but it should be a lot of fun. They're gonna end up having like Back to the Future and stuff like that, so that's gonna be good. So yeah, it should be quite nice to go to. But other than that, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to watching live. If you're watching on the VOD, a massive thank you to you as well. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, like months later, well, hello. But for now, I'm going to be heading off and getting some rest and relaxation. I'm watching some more of that Doctor Who stuff because my daughter made me watch the Christmas special. And then she went, that's not what I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch the new Doctor. And I went, oh, okay, yeah, cool. We'll watch the new Doctor. Watch that, and went, yeah, I really do like Doctor Who. I'm gonna go back and rewatch the stuff that I can't quite remember because that's when I stopped watching. Not because of the quality of the show or anything, it was just that there was a point where it was just like, right, well, we're not watching that anymore. Loved taking your not so small human to local cons when he was a small human. It's fun when there's like a point where they want to spend time with you. Not all the time, but they want to spend time with you. And then once they get to a certain height, that stops, and they just want to end up doing their own thing. And it's like, that's cool. It's cool, as long as I set you up for the right stage. But right now, she's absolutely delighted to end up going to conventions, because she does that with her mum. And she does that with me on other things and things like that. Like, we go to a lot of weird events, like colorscapes and things like that. But yeah, it would be a good old lark. Really looking forward to it. But she really wants people to cosplay on low res, and I've said, you're not even allowed to watch it yet, sweetie. You're not old enough to watch it. People use bad language, and it's fine. I shall maybe watch it one day, maybe, when she's older. But she really wants someone to dress up as Captain Sakura, and it's like, well, we haven't got a budget. And some of them are Canadian. Some of them are Canadian. Some of them are American, Scottish, Canadian. We're looking forward to having more guests on in the future as well. We're going to get the June dates out soon as well, and I've got everything in plan for that. We're not going to have as many tapings though, because I need a rest. I want to get a new episode out before this weekend. And I'm rapidly realising that I haven't got enough time to do that. So we'll see how it goes. But I've already said the thank you so much for watching live VODs and all that jazz. But I'd also like to say a massive thank you to the mod team that is Garlips, and they also subscribed at tier 1, and they've been subscribed for 15 months. 15 whole months. Legend. Absolute legend. But thank you all so much for being here. Really. Thank you muchly. And I will see you all again at some point in the very near future. But for now, I've been Mr. Matt Internet, and you've been a wonderful audience and a wonderful chat. And I will see you again at some point in the very near future. It was a blast as always, my friend. It's been a blast with you, Heads and Fails, and with you, Volzero. Hopefully you have a jolly good rest of the evening, or day. I don't know what time of day it is where you are. But I just hope you have a jolly good rest of whatever time you have. I'm going to say bye for now. Bye for now!